Good evening and welcome to another edition of MSW Films, your one-stop shop for internet entertainment. Tonight I would like to talk about Rob Zombie and his films. Okay, first off, Rob Zombie, who has the band White Zombie. Never really cared for White Zombie. I never really like that. I just didn't care for his music. So when that Thunder Kiss 95 or whatever the fuck it was came out, everybody was like, oh man, this is really good. And yeah, not to me. But, I did appreciate the way his music was about, like darker thing, like the whole horror genre stuff. He really kept that in his music for the most part. And then as the years progressed, his music just went downhill. I never liked it from the beginning, but it just got to the point where it's like, turn that fucking shit off. I don't even want to hear it. That's just my opinion, because I know there's a lot of Rob Zombie fans out there and White Zombie fans. That's just my opinion. I didn't care for his music, and I play music, so that's just my opinion. But then Rob started making movies, and because of his fascination with horror that he did put into his music, I was, of course, drawn to want to go see his movies. So he comes out with The House of a Thousand Corpses. Okay, now this movie was a good movie. It was different. It didn't suck. It's definitely Rob's version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and any horror film fan will definitely agree with me on that. It wasn't extremely original, but it was an entertaining movie. You did have Sid Haig, who was awesome. Captain Spaulding was an awesome character, definitely, and I got to meet him in real life, and he's quite an interesting human being. He was pretty drunk when I met him, and he was just enjoying life, man. He was a happy person. So yeah, it made me definitely like him more from meeting him. But either or, he did a really good job with the character of Captain Spaulding, and props to Rob Zombie for even creating that character, because that was a good character, man. Then he brought in Bill Moseley to play Otis, and Bill Moseley is known from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 as Chop Top, and Bill Moseley did a really good job. His character is fucking out there, man. He's pretty violent and crazy, and I like that. And that's the total opposite of how Bill Moseley really is in real life. He's a family man. He's nothing. He ain't nothing like that. So pretty good acting on Bill's part. And you also have Rob's wife, Sherry Moon Zombie. Which I guess Sherry Moon Zombie. I mean, come on, dude. With people with changing your names like you're some fucking, I don't know, Zombie is your last name. Your last name ain't fucking Zombie, dude. If you are, your parents are dumb as fuck. Zombie's not your last name. His little brother is the lead singer of Power Man 5000. His name is Spider. So anyway, so The House of a Thousand Corpses was it was a pretty good movie. It was entertaining. Now, how it ended and went off into the end with Dr. Satan and all this weird shit, that was weird. It went, in my opinion, off. It was like you were on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre path, and then you just took a left turn into so a whole nother movie. So that got a little confusing, especially when you came out with Devil's Rejects, which was a great movie. That had nothing to do with Dr. Satan and all that shit. What happened to all that? Because I guess that would be like the sequel to The House of a Thousand Corpses. It was after the fact, definitely, because they were on the run. So what happened to Dr. Satan and all that shit? That part of your House of a Thousand Corpses made about as much sense as a penny. So anyway, Devil's Rejects, definitely an entertaining, good movie. Rob did a great job on making that, I think, because that was an original film. This film took this family of fucking wackos and made them to where you actually start to like the family. It's like you feel sorry for them. They have family moments, even though they're very violent, and that was a very violent movie, which I always like stuff like that to me because, well, a lot of movies aren't real, and the acting and stuff, it was very well done, especially on Bill Moseley's part. He really stepped it up a notch in that movie.
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
From what he had said, a lot of filming, a lot of that stuff was bumming him out. Because again, he's a family guy. It's not who he is in real life. And like the basically raping that girl with the gun and stuff, he said that was hard for him to film. But it was cool. like I've said in previous videos, movies are not. That's not how shit went down. So what you see in the actual finished product, it's like a magic trick. It's not how it went down. So during that whole thing, when Otis is raping this lady basically with a pistol and saying this horrific shit, he had to keep stopping in real life when this was being filmed, saying this, I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is bumming me the fuck out. This is horrible. So, you know, movies aren't real. But anyway, get back to the topic. Devil's Rejects was a great movie because the way it made you really care, or like start to really care about the bad guys, you know. And at the end, also just the lifestyle they were living was insane. So it was very entertaining and very good. And then at the end, when they knew they were going to die, and they all just say fuck it and go out in a hail of bullets, got Freebird playing. Great ending, man. It was great. And even though it was like drawn out, to me it really wasn't boring, even though it got drawn out to the whole song of Freebird, which is a pretty long song. Played the whole damn thing, and it didn't like slow it down or get boring. Rob did a really good job on that, so 2 thumbs up on that. Then he gets into his version of John Carpenter's Halloween. All right, so now we got Rob Zombie's take on Halloween. Most of the time, remakes are shit. That's just the way it is. People will never have a better idea than the original idea. The original idea was the original idea. And it was the first time you ever heard of the idea. That's why it's always going to be good. But Rob Zombie's version of Halloween was surprisingly not that bad. I didn't think it was terrible. It was violent as fuck. Not like with special makeup effects or like a lot of gore violent, just like violent, like the way Michael Myers would just, it was very violent. Especially compared to John Carpenter's original, that movie didn't have a drop of blood in it, but it was still scary. So if you grew up when I was a little boy and you saw Halloween, you know, back in the early 80s, that was a scary movie. That was the first stalker type movie. So it didn't need any blood in it. It was just creepy. We never seen a movie quite like that before. So it was a scary movie. And then Rob Zombie's remake of that definitely boosted it up with the violence. So I think he did a pretty good job on that. Now, just like Rob's music, it was his movies started off better than his music did, at least in my opinion. Like I said, I didn't care for White Zombie and all that garbage. This is another thing. Rob Zombie's got pretty good taste in music. Like the music he puts in his movie, he's got good taste, which is confusing of why you don't make good music. Take some notes from the fucking shit you listen to, my man, and put it into your stuff, all right? Halloween 2. What the fuck? What were you even? Here we go again. It's like back to the Dr. Satan thing. He went way off topic of Halloween. It's like you're just throwing your own shit into Halloween 2, whereas the other original Halloween 2 stayed on topic. You went way off. That movie sucked. It sucked. It was terrible. You keep seeing all these visions of his mother, I guess, which is played by Sherry Moon Zombie, and she's with a white pony, a white horse, and you keep seeing this like dream or this vision that he's having of this. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, where are you going with that? What did that even mean? The white pony or the white horse is heroin. What is it? Is Michael Myers on heroin? Is that what you're saying? Is he riding the H train? I don't know. I mean, that is some confusing shit. You get, it's just weird. It's kind of like you did with the Dr. Satan in the House of a Thousand Corpses. It took a complete left fucking turn off into nowhere. So I think Halloween 2 sucked. This is where your movie career started to go, just like your music. So then he comes out with what was it? The Lords of Salem. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that movie. Number one, stop casting your fucking wife. That's first off. Okay. And she's a pretty woman, but she's getting old just like everybody else, dude. So, Lords of Salem, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck was that even about? That was the stupidest fucking film I ever seen. That's when I was like, ooh. And the Halloween 2 was bad. This is horrific. You wasted your money on that one, pal. It was just that was just bad. And whatever your fascination with Satan is, let it go, Rob. Let it go, Mr. Zombie. Let it go. All right, fucking Satan bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. That was the weirdest, strangest, slowest movie I might have ever seen. It was very disappointing. Man, coming from you, like listening to your music, get up, whoosh, that's how it went. And that was just a horrible movie. And then you come out with 31, and then it looks entertaining. I'm thinking, well, maybe Rob is going to redeem himself with this one. This one could be good. All right, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give him a shot. So 31 comes out, and at the time it came out, it was on my PlayStation to where I had to buy it. Now, at that time, it was like $15.99 just to fucking rent that thing. And I was like, fuck it. And I rented it. I want my money back. Let's just put it like that. That movie was fucking stupid. Once again, doesn't make any sense. You got these, I don't know, these old style wackos playing this little game where people kill each other. You know, it very much reminded me of Hostel. You know, to where you have rich people who pay for other people to die. That's exactly what that reminded me of, only you had them in this old, like, French style with the wigs and the painted faces, and it just fucking stupid. I'm dumber for watching that movie. I would love to have my fucking money back from that, because that was a waste of $15.99. It was just absolutely horrific of a movie, totally stupid, and that's what you get for that one. 31. More like 1. Oh, you better put that 3 somewhere else and just keep that 1. It was terrible. Terrible. Okay, so then now you're supposedly going to do a reboot of, like, I guess the prequel to Devil's Rejects, or the House of a Thousand Corpses, I'm sorry. And that's called 3 from Hell. I hope that this is good, because the Devil's Rejects was good. And the House of a Thousand Corpses was a decent movie. So let's hope that you did good with this one, because, you know, your movie's gone downhill like your music did. And I'm at the point to tell you, man, just stop. Just go, whatever. You made your money. Go live your life, dude. Stop putting your stuff out there. And there's always going to be the fans, you know, your fans that do like your stuff, that are always going to, you know, support you. But as a horror fan and as a musician, I'm just telling you, your music is not good. I don't like it. And your movies have really gone to shit. So you're just regurgitating other things. Your original idea was Devil's Rejects, man. That was the original idea. Everything else that you've done, besides your Lords of Salem, who the fuck even knows what the hell that was on? I think you was on acid or something with DMT when you fucking made that, because that's, well, I don't know. That was dumb. But so we'll see what happens with this Three from Hell and see if it's any good. I'll give you the chance on it because it could be good. You could redeem yourself. However, I will say that I will never have total respect for you ever because of what you and your wife did to complaining to those kids in that skate park. So just so people know what happened and what I'm talking about here, Rob Zombie went out and got his nice $1 million, couple $1 million mansion or whatever the fuck it is you live in, built next to a skate park. Okay. And then Rob and his wife actually fucking called and complained about the skate park.
Heavy metal rocker Rob Zombie lives behind this gate in a community proud of its peacefulness.
That's what Woodbury is, peaceful and quiet.
Not quiet enough for the White Zombie frontman and the director of horror flicks. His upscale Woodbury home buffers the back of the town's new skateboard park. Soon after it opened in April, Zombie's wife complained about the noise. When we asked for comment, Sherry Moon came out front, declining to speak on camera, saying a statement would be forthcoming. Many neighbors understand her frustration.
If I lived this close to the skateboard park, I would be disturbed.
But teen skateboarders who raised money to help the town build the $50,000 park aren't so sympathetic.
I mean, like, he moved into the back of a park, so, like, you got to expect a little noise.
Woodbury's first selectman declined to speak with us on camera. However, after the celebrity rocker's complaint, hours at the skate park were cut back. Styrofoam and soundproofing materials added to muffle the noise. However, the Zombies are asking the skate park be moved away from their backyard.
If he wants it moved, he should probably pay for it because it'll probably cost a good amount of money to move it.
In Woodbury, I'm Erin Cox, News 8.
What a dick. What a fucking dick. These kids are the kids who support you. And you're fucking complaining, whining like a little bitch. Mr. Zombie, Mr. Cool. But you're really just a little bitch. You're a dick. You're a dick. And I lost a lot. I lost pretty much every respect I had left for you when I heard about that. That was a fucked up thing to do, man. You should go out there and skate with those kids. You should go out there and make a video with those kids skating around you. Might make your videos a little bit better because skateboarding's badass and cool as shit. Always has been, always will be. But your videos are fucking just a dirty, wet fart. That's what your videos are for your music. So you should have used those kids to skate around while your band while you're playing, man. That at least made you had a cool video, you know. But instead, now you complain that they're making too much noise. Why? Is that what happened with Lords of Salem? They were making too much noise and you couldn't concentrate to write the film, and that's why it was so terrible? Is that the excuse you're going to give? Either way, it was a dickhead fucking move on your part, and I lost a lot of respect for you on that. I'll give this Three from Hell a chance, and then if this one sucks, Rob, then you're just fucking done with you, man. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you ring that bell to get new notifications of our new videos.
Who rang that bell?
Hopefully you did. Have a good night.
Wait,